Welcome to Delusional Traders. In this group, I will help you to become profitable. I will help you pass your prop farm account and I will help you grow your own personal account. Now, I know you're wondering, who is this black guy telling me about trading? You don't know me, you don't trust me yet. And so, this first class, here is exactly what we are going to cover. Number one is why you should listen to me. So, before you even take anything from me, we need to set up the stage so that you can understand the context of why I am teaching you about trading. Then the second thing, we will look at the trading system that I use and that I teach students to use. Then the third thing is the course curriculum. So everything that you will cover in this course, from step 1 to the last step, we will look at that. And then number 4, we will look at goals and rewards. And then we will look at how you can get help and support. And then lastly, we will finish with the summary. Warning, this is the most important video in the entire course. Watch the entire video. Pro tip, you can watch the video 2x speed to save yourself some time. Alright, so why should you listen to me? I'm just this black guy telling you about trading. And in order for you to understand the context, you need to see the timeline that I have gone through from being a struggling trader just like you. I'm not very special. So let's look at that. Number one is 2018. I was just a college student. I was broke. I was new into the world. I had big dreams, but I didn't know how to achieve them. Then in 2019, I got my first job. And that is when I got introduced to Forex trading. Now, this is funny because at this time when I was working, that was like the high point of my life. I was making $3 per day. Then these two guys one day came and they were living my life. So they had a nice car, they had a nice drink, they were drinking my entire salary, and they had beautiful women by their side. And I was like, this is what I want. I don't want to be a chef forever. This is what I want. And so I asked them, yo, what do you guys do? They told me Forex trading. And they told me to start with baby pips. So 2020, the pandemic hit. And since there were no jobs, we were not in school, I was mostly focused on learning how to trade in 2020. Then in 2021, the pandemic was over and we had to get back to work and to school. And for me, this time I was working as an actor. But on the side, I was also doing trading every single day. In 2021, I lost money, by the way. I did not make any money. Then in 2022, I decided to quit school because I could not see any future. I was not going to school. I was not attending classes. I was just focused on working to survive and learning how to trade. So I made that decision. I quit school and went all in into myself. Then in 2022, by the way, I did not lose any money. I was a break-even trader. Then in 2023, I decided, all right, it's time for me to go all in on Forex trading. And the only way I could do that was to minimize all my expenses and channel all that money into Forex trading. So the rent, the food, the Wi-Fi, everything that I was spending money on, I moved back home and all that money I invested in Forex trading. And in 2023, I actually recovered the money that I'd lost in 2021 and in 2019. Then in 2024, this is when I made my first 6 figures. And I was able now to officially move out of my parents' house and move into this nice place that I am in right now. And then 2025 now is when we are on, because I already have all the systems in place and my mission is to help 1,000 traders go through the journey that I've gone to become profitable. So everything that I am going to teach you in this class is based on experience. This is not theory. All right, so let's talk about my trading system. Now, the trading system is very simple, and we will dive deeper into the trading system in its class, separate class. However, there are three things in our trading system. Number one is understanding the broker and the chart platform, because this is the most important thing. This is where you put your money, this is where you analyze the markets. So if you get this wrong, everything else fails. So the second thing is having a strategy. And a strategy is just a simple way of saying, I will do this and this and this at a specific time, and I will move on with my day. So the strategy just gives you instructions of when to buy and when to sell consistently. And we will talk about the strategy again in a separate class. Then we have the last thing, which is delusion and action. Again, this is delusional trading. And if you're not delusional with your goals, with your dreams, if you don't have unusually high expectations of yourself, you're not going to win. And we will also talk about delusion and action in a separate class. So what do you expect to learn in this course? Number one is delusional thinking. Guys, if you are not delusional, you will never win. And you will see how that ties in when we talk about that specific topic about delusion. Number two is the trading tools that you need. Three is the markets unleashed. So everything you need to know about the markets. Then number four is the breakout system that I will teach you, that I personally use with my students to make consistent profits. And then we will look at how you can launch your trading so that you can now start actively trading like a pro. Right, now let's talk about the goals and rewards. So in our community, we have a point system of ranking our members. So if you comment on people's posts, if you post value posts, and if you regularly engage with the community, you get points. And these points will help you unlock different levels in the community. And different levels have different perks. Also, we have a leaderboard. You can see we have 7-day, 30-day, and all time. And all these guys, the top three in the leaderboard, will be getting prizes. So the reason we are doing this is so that we encourage community. We encourage people to connect with one another. And in that way, we have a truly unbreakable community that is profitable. Now, the next thing is, how do you get help and support? The first thing, you have the option to write something in the community. So if you have any question, like for example, Ruth here, you just type in the topic and then ask your question. It's as simple as that, and I will reply to you, and the team in our community and even guys in our community will help you. And if it's too much, then you can also message me via school. Then let's summarize everything. Number one, we have talked about course curriculum. And every single thing that we've talked about, we will cover it in a separate class. The second thing is how you offer community and giving value in the community so that you can level up and unlock all these different perks in the community. And then lastly is help and support. Don't feel like your needs are not being met, because you always have the option to ask the community and you will get the help that you need. Beautiful. So let's get to work. The next class is all about delusional thinking. And so let's get to it.